Yo, everyone, welcome to Football Banter X, and I'm Varun. And I'm sure you by now you know I am an Arsenal fan, also wearing the jersey. So this is my short review, especially after sleeping it over. Like एक बार सोने के बाद जब तुम्हारे thoughts थोड़े clear हो जाते हैं, तो it's better. पोस्ट मैच रिएक्शंस तो मैंने केवी के चैनल पे दिया ही था when I joined him and the some Chelsea fans like Aman from FPL Pulse and Nikhil from Australia and obviously Shayan uh, when they came over for the watch along. तब मैंने पोस्ट मैच रिएक्शन दिया था. Even in the match I was a bit frustrated about our performance. So basically this video is I'm gonna talk about how we performed, and I will let me just start this video by giving my props to Chelsea. They showed true heart and grit this match. मतलब I had my doubts. I have been asking Chelsea fans, like मुझे अभी कभी कभी लगता है कि Chelsea के जो players and you know नए players जो आए हैं, especially in the past 4-5 years under Todd Bowley, I always wondered कि क्या ये players बैच के लिए खेल रहे हैं, और are they treating Chelsea as a stepping stone, or are the Chelsea owners just looking it as a business कि हम ये नए players young talent लेके आ रहे हैं, इन पे हम थोड़ा profit कमाएंगे. If you go right now recently you'll see Madueke who came in for 35-36 million for Chelsea. He was sold to Arsenal for 50-55 million. Then Nicholas Jackson, who went on, I think he went to Bayern Munich. Right now I think he's on loan or a sale, I'm not sure. I'm sure Chelsea fans can correct me in the comments. So मेरे को हमेशा डाउट था कि कौन से players बैच के लिए खेल रहे हैं. They showed that they were playing for the badge last night. The performance was very good. Even when the match started, Chelsea were the better team. Arsenal could not get a hold on it. मेरे को लगा Arsenal will eventually grow into the game, but that never happened because Chelsea also did not let that happen. They were playing with full concentration. They were fighting for all the balls. Arsenal press भी ढंग से नहीं कर रही थी, and Chelsea were fighting for all the first ball, second ball, third ball. वो लोग अच्छी तरह fight कर रहे थे. When the so-called best midfielder in the league, Caicedo, ने रेड कार्ड लिया, that was such a stupid red card. मतलब यार, you don't go into that challenge especially in the midfield. मतलब ऐसे challenge, it was a nothing. कोई Merino कुछ ऐसा नहीं था कि बहुत गंदा he was making something. He was just trying to hold up the play back of the net, and then Caicedo did that very silly challenge, went ankle पे उसने with the cleats he just went in. He shouldn't have done that. It was a clear red card, and Anthony Taylor, I think the only good decision he made in the game. Baki, as always, Anthony Taylor and Michael Oliver making themselves the centerpiece of a big match. नहीं कर इतने येलो कार्ड्स का कोई मतलब नहीं था, स्पेशली अर्ली ऑन. येस, मैच में बहुत फाइटिंग थी. चेल्सी वर फाइटिंग, बहुत फिजिकल खेल रही थी, एंड आर्सेनल थोड़ा रैटल भी हो गई थी. बट एट द एंड ऑफ द मैच आई थिंक चेल्सी आर मोर डिसअपॉइंटेड विद द ड्रॉ. मेरे को भी डिसअपॉइंटमेंट है कि वी डिड नॉट बीट चेल्सी 10 मैन. बट after I look at the performance, how we played and how Chelsea made us play, I would definitely be happy with a point. अभी हमारा जो टफ रन था, when fixtures came out that we have to play Spurs at home, Bayern Munich, the supposedly best team in Europe right now, at home, then we have to play Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge. Even though our record at Stamford Bridge for the past few years has been very good, but still, man, if a team that comes off beating Barcelona, they're gonna be pumped up at home. So I would say 9. अगर मैं लीग के हिसाब से देखूं, considering UCL का भी group stage चल रहा है, तो we came out of with 7 points out of 9. I am happy. I am fine with that. इफ़ दैट बायन वाला ड्रॉ होता एंड चेल्सी जीत जाते तो भी मैं बहुत खुशी होने वाला था, बिकॉज लाइक आई सेड 7 out of 9 points and in a tough run. It's not an easy run. I'm very happy with that. So overall this match was majorly Chelsea showing heart and true grit. Arsenal were not up for it. Either they were tired, and big takeaway was that Arsenal needs either Saliba or Gabriel in the center back pairing में. एक दोनों में से एक तो चाहिए ही हमको. Both of them cannot be out. Mosquera and Hencapier both are good players, but ये season जब भी उनके अच्छे performances आए हैं, it has been when Saliba or Gabriel have been playing beside them, because they are more experienced, they are the better defenders overall, and they bring in some sort of leadership, and from Gabriel, the aggression from Gabriel, and Saliba ka leadership and Saliba ka smoothness, he understands very well. आर्टेटा के सब्स्टिट्यूशंस मेरे को थोड़े समझ नहीं आए ये मैच के अंदर. द टीम वाज सेट अप थोड़ा सा. आई पर्सनली फील मार्टिनेली शुड नॉट स्टार्ट और शुड नॉट बी यूज्ड इन सच अ वे. यार उसको नहीं आता है, उससे क्रिएट नहीं होता. इफ़ यू ब्रिंगिंग मार्टिनेली फॉर सोल पर्पस की, मेरे को उसको एज अ डिफेंसिव पर्पस के लिए मैंने उसको विंग पे डाला हुआ है, वेर ही डू अप एंड डाउन करेगा, यू नो, ही ट्रैक बैक, हेल्प रिकार्डो कैलेफ्योरी. तो यार मतलब I don't know. Matlab, Rice and I think Calafiori were good enough to manage that side. Let Martinelli do the thing that he knows best. That is counter pay. You give him a through ball, give him a ball over the top. He'll use his pace and he will just run at the goal and try to score. वो उसका बेस्ट ट्रेट है. आई थिंक ही इज़ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट इन द वर्ल्ड इन डूइंग दैट ऑन द टर्न. एंड जब उसको इन बिल्डअप प्ले, ही इज़ वन ऑफ द वर्स्ट प्लेयर्स टू फॉर बिल्डअप प्ले, बिकॉज उसको नहीं आता है. मतलब वो ही कैन नॉट टेक ऑन डिफेंडर्स वन ऑन वन ड्यूल्स नहीं जीत सकता है वो. तो मार्टिनेली को ऐसे यूज़ मत करो. एंड अगेन ही शोड दैट ही वाज नॉट अप फॉर इट. प्रॉब्ली मैडुवेके स्टार्टिंग वुड हैव बीन मच बेटर ऑन द लेफ्ट साइड. आई नो इवन दो मैडुवेके इज मच बेटर ऑन द राइट, बट इफ यू वांट टू कीप साका ऑन द राइट एंड वांट टू प्ले मैडुवेके, और you could have done is, if you wanted to bring in ओडेगार्ड को लेके आना, तो एटलीस्ट कीप एजे ऑन द लेफ्ट साइड. वो भी नहीं किया हम लोगों ने. जब ओडेगार्ड आया तो हमने जुबोमेंडी को निकाल दिया. वो येस ही वाज ऑन अ येलो कार्ड, लेकिन जुबोमेंडी के जाते ही वो मिडफील्ड से कंट्रोल चला गया. स्पेशली ओडेगार्ड हु वाज कमिंग बैक फ्रॉम अ फ्रेश इंजरी. आई डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई वर वी डूइंग, लाइक यू नो, व्हाई वी मेड सच चेंजेस. Arteta was trying, but वो like कुछ phases में we do better, but it did not come off very well. And we, even with the subs, जिस जबकि ये season Arsenal के subs under Arteta have been getting better and better. Other than the Manchester City and Liverpool game, sorry, not the City game, other than the Liverpool game where he made the subs very late, I think he's doing well with the subs throughout this season. I think this is the second game of the season where the subs did not do have much impact. Uh, Taking out Eze, especially when you need a goal, it was a crime and a big mistake. But I'm sure Arteta को भी पता होगा क्या हुआ है, and I'm sure he will improve on it. Overall, Arsenal fans should not be disappointed. The league is still in our hands. We are top of the league. Even after a draw, Chelsea did not gain a point on us. They are still 6 points behind. Manchester City, yes, they won their match, but City does not look like that formidable side that they were. They bottled a two-goal lead against Leeds at their home ground. They were 2-0 up. उसके बाद it became 2-2 and it took a last minute goal. So yes, कुछ लोग बोलेंगे अरे देखो चैंपियन साइड, बट चैंपियन साइड है, हमने लास्ट मिनट में जीता, बट देन ऑब्वियसली यू बॉटल्ड अ 2-goal लीड एज वेल. So there are some gaps in City as well. City are not formidable, and for us, we all need to just get back. The team needs to recollect at home against Brentford, win that match, and we forget about the Chelsea result. For Chelsea, I will say they are definitely showing that they can be in the title race. But last season also Chelsea was second. I think second or third थे at this point of time. It all unraveled when the tough run, the fixtures जो होते हैं, the amount of fixtures you start playing in December and early January. That's when, you know, दूध का दूध पानी का पानी हो जाता है. So we'll see if Chelsea remain there. And if they do, I think it's a good shout. I think they could be a bigger threat than City, who are still dependent majorly on Haaland. Yes, Haaland did not score goals last match में, लेकिन यार if you see the gap between the number of goals what other players have scored for City, वो बहुत ज़्यादा है Haaland उस पर. The dependency of Haaland is still there. If Arsenal is dependent on set pieces, City are dependent on Haaland to score majority of their goals. So overall, I think we will get to know कौन सी team कहाँ पे है. Arsenal have to drop points for City and Chelsea to catch up. It's a two-match overturn. Chelsea के लिए it is two and a half match. If we lose both our matches, Chelsea have to like, you know, even though they win goal difference पे they can be second, something like that. So they need at least, you know, 2.5 matches का turn, while City needs 2 matches का turn proper. They're 5 points behind. So we will see. And best thing for Arsenal is that Chelsea are yet to play Manchester City. They are yet to play Newcastle. So Chelsea ke liye bhi they are tough matches. If Chelsea end up winning both those matches, I will say that Chelsea are the biggest threat that Arsenal have this season going forward. Liverpool also won their match, but they are too far behind. They even though if they can get into form, like I said, it's all on Arsenal. Only thing that Arsenal can do is win, do its job. You win all your matches, or get maximum points out of your matches. There's in the past there is only one team that has shown that they can go on to win 15 or 17 matches in a row. That's Manchester City. But is this the same Manchester City that can do it? Yes, it's still the best manager of this generation, Pep Guardiola at the helm, but the team is young, team is a bit inexperienced. There are mix of young players in that team that probably have not done that. So let's see what happens. Just keep on going, keep on winning your matches. It's good. Even with your worst performance in the season, you came out with a point. Take that as a positive. Let's go forward. Let's go, you know, show that we are the favorites for this title. Don't shy away from it. If you want to be the best team in the world, if you want to be challenging for the titles all the time, you want to remain on top. This pressure always remains. Don't expect fans from other teams to make it easy for you. They will praise you for playing good, but they will want you to fail as well. हमने मैनचेस्टर सिटी के लिए भी करते थे, जब यूनाइटेड टॉप पे होती थी हम उनके लिए भी करते थे. लिवरपूल के लिए भी हम लोग बोल रहे थे अभी बॉटल करेंगे, लास्ट सीजन उन्होंने नहीं किया. So this comes when you are at the top. You could see the nervousness of Liverpool fans last season when they were at the top. बोले नहीं नहीं अभी इंजरी आएगी. You could see that they were little bit, थोड़ा सा डरे हुए थे. This pressure comes when you're at the top. So we as fans also need to understand and also need to revel in this pressure. This is not the first time we have been here. 22-23 season mein we were at the top for 90 to 95% of that season. So we know how to be at the top, and wo pressure aata hai. Don't expect City, Chelsea to make it easy for us. Just do your job. We have gone through the four toughest places we could go this season, except for Etihad. We have gone to Old Trafford, we have gone to Anfield, we have gone to Stamford Bridge, we have gone to St James Park. These are perhaps the four most toughest places usually where Arsenal could drop points potentially. वहाँ पे हम जाके आए हैं. उसमें से at Anfield we dropped points at Stamford Bridge, while we ended up getting 6 points out of those. कितना हो गया मतलब if you see out of the 12 points that we could have got in those four matches, we ended up getting seven. Yeah, we ended up getting 7 points, which is good, man. I am not at all disappointed with that outcome. Easily we could have dropped all 12 points considering how we played against United, and how we were one goal behind against Newcastle at St James Park. So let's go. Let's remain positive, and don't shy away from the pressure. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.